Okay, we are here. All right, here. We are live. Okay, we are live. So let's stay here for a while before I start doing my things. Okay, this is cool. Hello, guys. I think I'm here. I'm in here. Am I not? Yeah, I'm in here. Okay, yes, I'm in here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm trying to fix this. Welcome to tonight's session. We're going to be talking about. We are here. We are back here. Boom. It's on a tripod. Let's fix it right here. Okay, cool. Stella is here. Hello, Stella. How are you doing? How was your day? Yes. Your first year. Notification gun. Well done. Well done. Thank you for being here. Yo, Kofi, what's up? Stella, today you're first. So I'll give you lollipop, eh? Stella, next time you may just tell me that I owe you lollipop and I'll give it to you for being first. Okay, so guys, welcome to tonight's session. See, this was the first t-shirt I made for my brand. I have my details at the back, so anytime I'm shooting, like people get to see all my details. Hey, Anna, what's up? Anna, today, yeah, somebody has overtaken you. And then this is I shoot raw, so people the title, yet the top it says what? Who owns the pictures? So let's say in a scenario, let's say Stella and another YouTuber go to a location, and then both of them take, let's say they take a video with Stella's phone. And let's say whilst I was taking the video, my phone died. And then I took Stella's phone and I used Stella's phone to take some videos and pictures. Now we leave the place and Stella says, okay, because the pictures and videos are on my phone, they are mine. And then the friend also says, I used your phone to take the videos and the pictures just because my phone died. So those videos and pictures should be mine. And now there is a fight. Both of them are claiming ownership of the footage. Now, who really owns the footage? That's what you're going to discuss today. Yeah? So if you guys agree with me, let's start. Let's get it on. If you can share this stream wherever you can on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, your status, your WhatsApp status, and anywhere. Yeah, you can share it to anybody who needs to, because this is a very, very important issue. It's happened several times. I've had colleagues call me so I could mediate for them, because there is this tussle over who owns the pictures or who owns the videos. And some people, some relations have been broken because of this small thing. You think it's a small thing. Hey, Models Hub, welcome, Cassie, welcome. Hey, Chopinson. Chopinson, have you had any situation where you shot with somebody? Let's say you call the person to come assist you, or you shot, let's say it was a collabo or something. Then after that, you guys couldn't decide who the footage belonged to. Or it was your shoot and you called somebody to come help you. And at the end of the day, the person stole some of the shots and then decided to claim ownership of it. Has anything like that happened to you before? Because me, I have come across a lot of them. Some happened to me, but not on a serious, case. But then, because I knew things like this happen, I always made sure there was understanding. Hey, Marfo Edu, what's up? What's up, man? How are you doing, Marfo? Oh, Oye, as in Oye is. in the live or she's with you physical? Which one? Yo, Patrick, what's up? What's up, Patrick? Hey, Karen, Miss Avevo, what's up? Are you awake? Guys, I see 9 people in the building, but 4 thumbs up. What's up? What's happening? Have they cut off your thumb? Yo, Shutter Factory, what's up? What's up, man? Charlie, Shutter Factory, have you ever shot with someone, let's say a fellow photographer, and at the end of the shoot, the person says the pictures are mine. You two, you say no, they are mine. Have you been in such a situation before? Okay, so Chopinson says, yes, I have. Most time people want all the glory to them, to themselves, even when you did 90% of the work. You see, so that's the problem. Yeah, Shutter Factory, that's awesome. You have to pay royalty before using it too. Eh? Don't forget to keep the thumbs up coming. You see, so Chopinson, that's a big problem. It has created a whole lot of problems between colleagues, between fellow photographers and all that. See, we both go and shoot. Then at the end of the day, we both claim ownership of the footage. It's because there hasn't been any understanding before the shoot. So, Kazi, where is Oye? Is she in the live or she's with you physical? You see, if you guys agree on terms before shooting, all these things won't happen. I hope you guys agree with me. Let's say I have a shoot with Shutter Factory, and we are shooting one model. So we decide, okay, we are going to shoot in my studio. Good. Let me use my setting as an example. Shutter Factory comes here to shoot. So as he's shooting, let's say his camera breaks down or something, then he asks to use my camera. So I give him my camera with my SD card, everything. Now, after shooting, he copies his images and then goes home. And then now the SD card, since it's mine, it remains with me. Now I go through the SD card and I see 2 or 3 images on it that are nice to me. Then I copy those images and I'm like, because my camera was used to shoot, I have ownership of those images and I decide to retouch them. Hey, Ponto Pilato. Where is he? Where is Mint? I can't see Mint. Oh. Noah Media, what's up? Where is Mint? Patrick, where is Mint? I can't see Mint now. Is Mint not the Ponto Pilato? You see, so something like that happens, and then there is a tussle. Who really owns the picture? You see? Or let's say Patrick comes to shoot in my studio. Then as I'm shooting, let's say when he got here, I was shooting somebody. Then he takes out his camera and then say, oh, he's testing his camera. Then he takes some shots. Then the next morning, Patrick edits those pictures and then posts. Who owns those pictures? Eh? So Chopinson says it's happened to him most times. Shutter Factory said yes, it has happened to him. Patrick, has it happened to you before? Have you shot with a colleague and at the end of the day, that person decided to take some of your pictures? For shaggy reasons, the person took your pictures and decided to use them without your permission. Hmm? Elder Echampong, welcome, man. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up as you come in. Welcome, Chief. Chief, we are talking about ownership of images. Have you shot with a colleague? Yes, me. That is it. Most people, about 95% of people who do collabo don't sign agreements. They just get up, oh, Charlie, I'll just call Shutter Factory. Charlie, Shutter Factory, make we go shoot there. Then he'll be like, okay, yeah, I get some model. Let's go and shoot. Hey, Shutter is Ponto Pilato. I see. You see, so they just get up, meet somewhere, shoot. Then when they finish, each person, they all copy the images and then leave. Now, when they leave, they don't have any agreement. They don't have any conclusion. Let's say, okay, for outfit 1, you take outfit 1, let me take outfit 2. Then outfit 3, we can, anyone who likes it can take it. No, they don't agree on anything. They just shoot. And then after shooting, they copy the images and then they are gone. You see, no agreement whatsoever. That's what creates that big confusion. And at the end of the day, people start complaining. I went to shoot with this guy, and the next day he posted all the pictures. Now I don't even have any picture to post. Patrick says, not really. I've always agreed before we start shooting. Awesome. So that's what should be done at all times. You should agree before you even go and shoot. See, honestly, that's really an arrogant approach on anyone who takes the pics without permission. Hey, Shutter Factory. On so engineer is talking. Engineer is talking. David Spencer says there should be trust. Yes, owner of camera or not. You see, there should be an agreement. Eh? Let's say myself and me, we go to Aqua Safari. Let's say to film some, things for YouTube. You see, and now as we are there, we are filming the same thing. Things like that. Me sees something he wants. It's interesting to him. He goes to film it. Then I also chase him. I also go and film the same thing. Then as we are recording it, Ni's camera dies. Then he says, so let me use your camera. Since you are not recording right now, let me use your camera to record this particular scene. I'll copy it later. You get it? So now as Nee has recorded that scene, he copies it when, after. And then I watch that same thing and I realize, oh, this scene is a nice scene and it's on my camera. Then I decide to just copy it and add it to my footage. It's wrong. I wasn't the one who shot it. Me shot it using my camera. So even if I want to use it, I need to ask me, Charlie, me, this footage, I saw that you took it and it's on my camera. Have you used it? Or can I use part of it? Then he says, oh, no, I recorded it purposely to use the whole thing. Or, you know what, I'm using just the first 10 seconds. So you can use the remaining footage. You see, that's agreement. But if you don't have any agreement because it's on your camera, so you decide to use it, Charlie, it's very, very wrong. There is another serious scenario also. Let's say Shutter Factory is going to have a shoot, at the beach. So he calls me and like, oh, he wants me to come and, help him. Let's say hold light for him or something. So I go there. First of all, he didn't say I should come and shoot some. He said I should come and help him hold his light or, brainstorm with him and all that. So in the first place, I take my camera, which is wrong. Now we get there, I'm holding the light, he's shooting, then I bring out my camera and I also start taking pictures of the same model he's shooting. That is wrong. Totally wrong. You were not asked to come and shoot, you were asked to come and assist. You see, let's say that's on a man-to-man basis. Let's go commercial. Who should I even use as an example? Okay, Shutter Factory is shooting a wedding. Okay, Patrick says what? I still remember a shoot Shutter was doing at your studio on that makeup party to which Shutter used your camera, and we both asked to retouch the pics as well. Yes, exactly. So it's all about agreements. If Charlie, that's what I mean when people rent my studio, I don't even want to be there when you are shooting. I don't even want to see what you are shooting. I set up for you and I vanish. Charlie, you rented a place, it's yours. Do whatever you want to do with it. You get it? So let's say Shutter Factory is shooting a wedding and he says, oh, Ghananie, I need your help. Come and be my second shooter. You get it? It's his gig and he says I should come and help him shoot it. You bab. Cassie, you said Oye is there. Is she there with you physically or she's here live with us? So I carry my stuff, go and shoot the wedding with Shutter Factory. First of all, oh, she's there with you physically. Oh, okay, okay. My regards to her. Tell her to come in and come and give the video a thumbs up. Hey, Vernon, what's up? What's up, Vernon? David Spencer, have you ever rented my studio and I stayed there with you? Eh? See, Etibonka, you will behave. Etibonka, you will behave. So let's say Etibonka, David Spencer is shooting a wedding. Hey, Oye, I'm not gossiping. Oye, I'm not gossiping. Make this account. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. Okay, models up. Don't worry. You are now part of the Blue Range gang. Oh yeah, I'm not gossiping. Okay, so Etibonka, Davis Mensah has a wedding. Gilbert, welcome. Today you are not that late, so welcome. And then he says, so I should come and help him shoot that wedding. That wedding is not mine. Every picture I take at that wedding belongs to David Mensah. You get it? Because it's not my wedding. No, Gilbert, you're not too late. It's just 16 minutes. It's not my wedding. He needs my assistance there. He needs me to come and help him shoot. So whatever image I take there, even if I meet a friend and that friend says, so take a picture of me, that picture belongs to David Mensah. So now I have to go and ask, you see, I have to go and ask David Mensah, Charlie, I took a picture of a friend at the wedding. Can I copy it? If he says yes, you copy. If he says no, you don't copy. You get it? Because it's his gig. It's not your gig. That's one scenario. Another scenario is I'm having let's say a commercial shoot. Salem, how are you doing? Yeah, models help. Is there somebody here that I need to make a moderator? Who? It's supposed to be A Prime, and he hasn't been here for the past two lives. So when he joins us next time, we'll make him a moderator. You see, so okay, Elom needs to be a mod, eh? Yes, you see, as David Menson said, agreement, Charlie, agreement. And if you know that, okay, Cassie, I'll make Elom a moderator. If you know that the gig is not yours, once that it's not your gig and you guys haven't agreed to share the roles, don't even copy. You see, let me give you an example. Sarkodie's wedding. I shot Sarkodie's wedding. I was supposed to shoot like on my own with Nibote, Benny GH. But then that morning, Curtis called me, Awuku, that he wanted me to come and assist him. And I agreed. So I had to forfeit whatever picture I take there. I had to give all the pictures I take there to him. So we shot the engagement and the wedding. And all the pictures I took, even though it was my camera I used to take all those pictures, I made him copy them from my SD card. And I told him to let me know when he gets home and backs up so that I'll format the SD. So I didn't even watch the pictures on my card. Oh. Right after the event, I made him copy them and I formatted the card. That's it. You get it? Because it's not your gig. Let's look at another one. Patrick comes to my studio. I'm good, Salem. Where are you joining us from, Salem? Where are you joining us from? So Patrick comes to my studio to shoot a client, maybe for a hair campaign. You know, the person is a hairstylist and they did some headshots for the hair. You get it? Now, as they are shooting, I come out and I'm like, oh, this is very nice. Then I go take my camera and I also come and start shooting some. Then Patrick leaves. Whatever agreement he has with the client, I have no idea. But then I took some of the pictures with my camera. Now, the next day, I retouch them quick, and then I post them on my page. That is a breach of trust. You know, it's not done. You shouldn't do that. You get it? It's not your shoot. Now, you don't know what agreement the person has with the client. For all you know, they want to use those images in the next 2 weeks. It's exclusive, and you have posted them the next day. It's bad. You know, let's look at other creatives also. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up here. Okay, so Vernon says, I second shoot for another photographer numerous times. I don't own one of that wedding pictures. Yes, it's true. You see, it's true. Hey, Ni says, like ours, Ni, yes, Ni, exactly. You see, so I shot me and AJ's maternity, and it was supposed to be exclusive. So imagine that day, let's say Shutter Factory was here, then he managed to, see what was happening. He took, let's say, 2 or 3 pictures, and then He edits and posts the next day. Like, you would have destroyed the whole purpose of the shoot. You see, I shoot at the beach. Charlie, Shutter Factory. This weekend, make we go shoot for the beach. Titanic Day. So let's let's fix and then go and shoot. Why Square? What's up? What's up? What's up? You see. So once I had a commercial shoot. So I invited about, I think, two other young photographers to come on. Hey, Oye, you are in for the beach shoot, eh? Okay, don't worry. We'll fix. Charlie Shutter, we go talk backstage and fix, eh? So I invited these two young photographers to come on and then come and see how I do my, outdoor commercial shoots. So they came, and first of all, I didn't even ask them to bring their cameras. I asked them to just come and watch me, do my thing, how I go about that thing. Chatter, they know you sing. Okay. So they came on, and the next thing I realized was, okay, so Gilbert, today you have joined the Blue Range gang. Gilbert, congratulations. Today you are a moderator. You have power over a couple of people. Yo, Evans, what's up? You see, so they came and I was like, okay, so I was explaining things to them. The next moment, they brought out their cameras and then started taking picture of thing. Meanwhile, that shoot I was doing was for a clothing line, a campaign that the client was going to use in 2 months. See, she had planned it so well that we will shoot 2 months earlier so that she will keep the pictures and release them in 2 months. Now, these two guys who came all took out their cameras and started shooting. I didn't care because I knew like they were just learning and all that. Now, 2 days after the shoot, I realized the pictures were already on Instagram. So I was like, what? Because as at that time, those 2 days, the client had not even selected the pictures she wanted me to retouch for her. But these two guys who I just invited to come watch how I shoot so they can learn, they took pictures and then edited and posted them on social media without even my permission. See? So luckily, I saw the pictures before my client saw them. So I told them, no, you don't do that. So I gave them a whole lecture on that. So they had to take the pictures down. And since then, anytime I had a shoot, I never called them again. You see, because the trust was gone. For you to be able to do that, I said, just come watch how I shoot. And then you just start taking pictures and you go and edit and, that kind of thing. People call it stealing pictures. Another one also, let's say Shutter Factory is shooting a wedding in Tema. And I happen to be in Tema. And I know he's shooting a wedding there. And I carry my camera. I just enter and then start taking pictures of the guests and all that. You get it? Then, because the giveaway, Evans, good evening. The giveaway will come. You, Cassie, you have a T-shirt already with Nee. Nee has promised you one T-shirt, so you don't have a problem. And then there is an extra T-shirt for any winner. So, Cassie, we'll talk about the giveaway and we'll fix, the whole thing about it, and then we'll give it. Selah is also part. He's also giving out a canvas. Then I want to get somebody also on board so we can give 3 people. You get it? So we'll talk about that. So you see a wedding going on somewhere. You know that this weekend Shutter Factory is shooting a wedding in Tema. So you share that plan very well, pick your camera. At the time, you know that, okay, by now the reception will be going on. Hey, I swear, I for win the T-shirt. Why? You for win them. I'm doing a skincare product shoot in 2 weeks, and myself and the client came to an agreement that I can only post on my page after she has posted hers 2 weeks after. You get it? That's how it's supposed to be. Hey, Patrick, only Cyber will give a phone. So, hey, okay. So some Cyber, they said what Cyber will give a phone. So I'll add Cyber to it. In fact, if somebody can text Cyber so that he joins us, somebody should text Cyber. If you can text Cyber so that he joins and then comes to J his mouth. You see, so Venom, as I was saying, if You know, mostly when I shoot for makeup artists, they want to post them at a specific time. So most of my shoots, sometimes they even have to come back and tell me that, oh, why are you not posting my pictures? And I explained to them that we did a shoot for a reason, until I even when you post, I leave it for about a month after you've posted before I post because I want you to have the impact, the reason why we shot. You see, mostly, let's say the makeup artist has less than 5,000 subscribers. I have about 30,000. So if I post before the makeup artist, it's possible that it's going to trend on my page before the makeup artist. You get it? And she won't get any impact. So it's always better. Find out from your client. Have an agreement, as to when to just send that T-shirt to Cape Town. Don't worry. If you win it, I'll send it via DHL to Cape Town. Yeah. Yeah, Shutter Factory. We go do. We go do. Yeah. So after the live, we go talk about that. Then we go fix. Don't forget to drop your thumbs up. Yeah. You see, and then one other thing also. That one it has to do with the makeup artist. Let's say I have a shoot, a birthday shoot. And mostly when you're doing a pre-birthday shoot, the client doesn't want the pictures to come out until their birthday. You get it? So let's say you're shooting 1 week ahead of the birthday, and then you contract a makeup artist to come and do the makeup for them. And makeup artists and that thing they do. As they are doing the makeup, they'll be taking videos and pictures. Some even right there, they'll be taking the videos and pictures and then posting them online. Meanwhile, it's the person's pre-birthday. Those pictures are taken to be posted on their birthday, and you are already posting them whilst we are shooting. You see, that's one of the problems I have with makeup artists. They like doing that thing a lot. As they are doing makeup, they'll be taking pictures and videos. Aside the fact that it wastes time, because my thing is, well, even those pictures you're taking, you will still depend on the pictures I, the photographer, take and retouch. So why are you even wasting time? Close your eyes, turn left, turn right, eye up, down, show me your apampim and all that. All those things are a waste of time. But when you talk, they want to lash you and all that. You see, those are things. And then hold on, was there? Okay, my mind day. Yeah, me too, my mind day. One other thing also, those of you who you know that today is Saturday, there is a wedding going on at Red Carpet Event Center, and it's your friend who is shooting it. Then you pick your camera and then go there. Then you'll be calling the guests, those well-dressed guests. No, you'll be calling them, taking pictures of them, and then you go and retouch and then post on your page as if it's your wedding. It's bad. Don't do it. It's very, very bad. Eh? Just be ethical. See, if you know I'm shooting a wedding this weekend, tell me, oh, Charlie, I know you're shooting a wedding this weekend. My page is dry. I haven't, shot a wedding in a long time. I still need to post wedding pictures. So can I come? I won't take pictures of the bride and the groom or the immediate family. I just want maybe 2 or 3 guests to take pictures of and then put on my page just to boost my page. If I'm okay with it, I'll tell you, okay, do it. But if I'm not okay, I'll tell you no. And it ends there. But most people just don't know how to ask for permission. I saw the images that Eko took in your studio. Fujifilm rocks. And yeah, Fuji is nice. The Fuji guys are trying to make Fuji like a god or something. But no, it's mirrorless. And mirrorless is the future. So let's accept that mirrorless is good, not necessarily Fuji. Eh? Elder Champion, yes. We gather here to learn all that. Yeah, Samit, you're a bit late, but it's just 30 minutes. Don't worry. I'll repeat all I said. So we are talking about ethics, ethics of photographers and other creatives. So if I'm shooting and you happen to be around and I haven't invited you to bring out your camera and take some of the pictures, don't do it. You being there alone is a privilege. So don't abuse it by taking out your camera to also shoot. No, it's not done. You don't do it. If I'm eating and I don't invite you to come and eat, don't put your hand in it. It's the same thing with photography. If you put your, I can stab you and I will defend it. You see, those coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up, yeah? Eh? If I'm shooting and I haven't said, oh, Charlie, bring out your camera, come and shoot some. Do it. That's stealing, you know? And if I invite you, Charlie, I'm going to shoot, come and help me direct the model. Come and help me direct the model. I'm not saying come and shoot. You get it? Just come and help me. I've given you a role to play. Come and help me do this. Just come do it and go. You see, if you really, really need some of the pictures, ask for permission. Just ask. People find it difficult asking for permission. Like they want to make everything look like, I have a right to it, or I can take it if I want. You get it? And that's stealing. Or some will even try to take it behind you, thinking you will never see it. But Charlie, social media is big. Oh. It's big. Yes, we know. It's very, very big. But whatever you post will go round and then come to me. I'll surely see it. You get it? So that attitude, I beg, drop it. If you've been invited to perform a specific role, go and perform it. And those of you who have found yourself like in this situation all the time, and because of that, you decide, okay, I'm not going to invite people to my shoot. I'm not going to collaborate with people. I'm not going to do stuff with other photographers. No, that's not the way forward. Now, what you can do is make sure there is an agreement, whether verbal, written, or via text. Make sure that Charlie, Shutter Factory, I they do some shoot too. But okay, some of you don't speak pigeon. So Shutter Factory, I'm doing a shoot. I need you to come around so that we can brainstorm, give me ideas and all that. But I beg, it's a private shoot, so the images are going to be mine only. All you have to do is just come and help me direct. Don't bring your camera. This is straightforward. So he knows already that when he's coming, he shouldn't bring his camera. So if he brings his camera and then starts shooting, that's mistrust. He has breached the trust. And next time, I won't be comfortable calling him to even come around again. You get it? So that's you giving out specific instruction. Don't come with your camera. Just come and help me shoot. You see? Also, there are some people, when you invite them to come and, help you, oh, Joey, this matter with they talk, it be serious matter, you know it's a very, very serious matter. Joey, are they lie? It's a very, very serious matter. You're shooting, somebody comes on set and then brings out the camera and also starts shooting the same person. Then the next moment, that image is flying over social media. Meanwhile, your client hasn't even seen the images, or you're shooting a wedding. Then I happen to pass by and I know that, oh, Joey is shooting here. Then I just come inside, as you are doing your exclusives. I also take out my camera. Then I won't even let you see that I've taken out my camera. As you are busy arranging the couple, I'm also hiding somewhere with my 70 to 200 zoom and then stealing pictures of the couple. Then the next morning, I've retagged them and then posted on my page. Joey, I mean, how would you feel? Won't you feel betrayed? You know, that's what we are talking about. Evans Balfour says, we don't usually have that kind of issue here in Canada. Okay, not sure if it's the laws, because if you post even a model's photo without a proper model release, you can easily get sued. Exactly. You see, exactly. And one thing also, we over here we just call models and then shoot. No model release. So the model can use the picture for anything. Then later, you're like, but the shoot we did, you use it for a billboard, blah blah blah, and all those things. Always issues with models and photographers in Ghana. Don't cheat. Hey, Patrick, who be the ole for here? I beg you. Nobody is ole in here. There's no thief here. Yeah, Evans, over here, we don't even. Patrick, tell me, do you have a model release? Joey, do you have a model release? Let me see, who else is here? Uh, Chief Chief Grapher, do you have a model release? Samit, do you have a model release? Elder Champon, do you have a model release? Vernon, do you have a model release? Shutter Factory, do you have a model release? Joey, you with the kind of things you shoot, if you don't have a model release, the trouble you will be in, Not even Akufo-Addo can save you. You see, me, I have like 10 yourself from future stress. Why is my network misbehaving? Okay, guys, am I buffering or I'm okay? I don't even know what it is, Chairman. Yes, so Patrick, a model release, just go online, go on Google, and then type, just search for model release. And then it's just like a contract. I keep telling photographers, make sure you have a contract. Charlie, especially wedding photographers, if you don't have a contract, one day, one day, you feel like killing yourself. Okay, so Gilbert, I know you manage models, so you having one, that's good. Patrick, just look for, okay, so Salem, am I okay? Everybody, am I back on now? I'm still buffering. So Cassie, just make sure after, remind me, remind me after this live so that I start working on my model release. In fact, tonight I'll work on my model release. I've had it, the forms all this while, but I've never made them sign. But as for wedding, I have my contract. As soon as we agree on the fees and all that, okay, thank you, Salem. As soon as we agree on the fees, I send it to you. You read it. Once you make payment, it shows that what you've accepted the terms and conditions. You see, so get a model release. The same way you should have an agreement with your fellow creatives. Let's say you're shooting with a makeup artist. You're building your portfolio. The images coming from that particular shoot, you don't want them online at this moment. Maybe you're waiting to shoot maybe the whole month, edit them the next month, and then within 3 months, all the images are up for your photo book or your online portfolio or something. So the makeup artist is not supposed to post any of those images on her page. The same thing goes with the model, not supposed to post any of them on her page. But if you don't have an agreement, if you don't let them know, they will do anything they want. And you expect people to be conscious. You expect people to be ethical, but not everybody is ethical. Not every creative is ethical. Me, naturally, I'm ethical. When you invite me to your shoot, I'm not even bringing my camera. You get it? Last time, Rec was shooting here. He was even, forcing me to shoot some. And I was like, no, Rec, you've shot, it's the same model. You've shot the person. So the images are if I also shoot them now, it's going to be that conflict. And so I was like, no, it's your shoot. I'm just doing BTS for you, so go ahead, shoot. And then don't forget to drop your thumbs up as you come in. Okay, in my wedding contract, I specifically added a section letting the client know that I own the images and can use them as deemed fit. Exactly. So with that, if the client is not okay, they will let you know that, oh, we are not okay with that particular clause. Is there anything we can do to have it taken off? Some clients do their wedding and they want it to remain a secret. I've shot a couple of weddings like that. No phone, no nothing. Like they tell their guests, no social media, nothing. You see, oh, no, please, they don't want their pictures on social media. So with that, I send them the contract. They read it. If they are not okay with it, I take that part off and I send it to them again to be sure that what we are on the same level. Agreement is very, very necessary. Let's take this. Let's take a look at this scenario. Let's say I have a shoot with Oye Starlight, and there was no model release. There was no agreement, nothing. We just said, oh, let's shoot. We shot. I retouched the images and sent to her. You get it? Now, 2 weeks after, I see those images on a billboard. What do you think will happen? I'll feel betrayed that, okay, Oye, you took the images, or it was a paid shoot, the people paid you to do that thing, and you didn't tell me. We just had a collaborative shoot, and now the image is on a billboard. I haven't made even one peso from it. You get it? That's a breach of trust. So agree. That's why you need a model release form. So inside there is something that states that what you cannot use the images for commercial purposes unless you obtain my permission. You get it? That's why the release is very, very important, because in there you state the conditions, the terms and conditions, what the model can do with the images and what the model cannot do. You understand? So the model release is very, very important, especially if you shoot more models. Elsewhere, as Ivan said, in Canada, see, even if you shoot in front of somebody's house, the owner of the house has to sign that what I have allowed you to shoot in front of my house so my property can be in your pictures. Otherwise, if they don't sign that release and you post that picture on social media and they see that their house appears in the picture, they can sue you. Somebody is walking the dog and you're taking maybe environmental portraits and the dog appears in it. You need to let the person sign that what I'm okay with my dog being in your picture. Otherwise, they can sue you if they see that image anywhere. But in Ghana or in Africa, most of these things are taken for granted. We don't use them for anything. We just go to a location, shoot, do whatever we want with the images, and we are gone. Same way we shoot whoever we want, and at the end of the day, that's how come a photographer can shoot a model, and then 10 years to come, she won't get even one picture, and she can't do one because a release hasn't been signed. The release is binding. There are terms and conditions in there. Maybe the photographer will say, within 3 weeks or 1 month, your pictures will be ready. It's there. And then in the release, it shows that what we had an agreement, we agreed to shoot, and I was supposed to get something out of it. How come I don't have it? See, so the models, you should also insist on these things. So far, me, I'm truthful. I'm frank. I tell the truth. So far, I have never made any model sign a model just because so far I have not even had any wahala. You know, I've not had any wahala with any model, so it hasn't pushed me to do that. But then it's very, very necessary. You don't want to wait for wahala. Ghana here, when you get matter, when your matter goes to court, that's when you realize that, Charlie, Nipa ya mobile. You get it. So please, the young ones here, and even the established ones who don't have the model release, I beg you, get yourselves a model release. Even if it's just one paragraph that clearly states what the terms and conditions are, it's very good. And if possible, get one also for your colleagues so that if I have a shoot and I'm inviting Patrick to come and witness it, I know that okay, Patrick coming won't be a problem to me because he knows what he is supposed to do and what he is not supposed to do. See, because if you leave human beings to do what they want, Charlie, every day there will be fight. There will always be fight. Eh? Okay, so I've talked plenty. Those of you here, if you have any question or if you have any suggestion or anything you want to add, please go ahead and add it. If you have any question, Samit, I see your thumbs up. I hope you followed from where you joined. Hope I've explained everything to you. If you missed the beginning, just let me know so I can repeat some of the things we discussed in the beginning. We've been on for about 45 minutes now, and the discussion is going on as planned. So if you have any question, please ask. Or if you have any contribution you want to add, just add it and then let's discuss. Why doesn't this thing stay like everything? Okay, so Patrick says, I just read about that and working on the model release. Yes, Patrick, it's very, very necessary. Right now you might not have any problem, but in future, one day, a picture that you took today, maybe 10 years to come, that picture will blow. And whoever is in it will tell you, I didn't sign. Or at that moment, if they are selling that picture for $1 million, the person will say, okay, let's split it 50-50. And you have nothing to say. Or they can even take all the revenue from you and you can't do pan. But if you have a model release today, 10 years from today, if that picture blows, you can show it out. The person signed that I can use the image for anything I want without any compensation. And you're good to go. You get it. So, Charlie, work on that model release and then work on contracts also. Any shoot you're doing, make sure there is contract because people can be troublesome at times. Human beings can be very, very troublesome. So make sure you have a contract for everything you do. Charlie, if it's verbal, you don't have any proof. So make sure it's in texting. That's why I don't like making phone calls. I prefer text because if tomorrow you come back and say, I said this instead of that, I can go back to the text message and I know that, oh, this is what you said. You see? So let's do that. Anybody has any question or anything you want to add? I don't like it when I'm the only one talking plenty like that too. Me, are you still there? As a content creator, how will you feel if you're filming your content, let's say outdoor, especially for those who do travel? Two of us travel to one location and you're filming a particular scene, and then I realize, oh, your scene is being, you're getting it nicer than mine. Then I come and start filming the same scene. How will you feel? It's betrayal. You see? So if you're a content creator here and you've been through some of these things, let's hear it from you. How did you handle it? And the photographers also, if you've been through, any of these unfortunate situations, tell us, how did you handle it? Or now that you know it exists, how will you handle it if something like that should happen to you? I mean, it's not a bad thing to collaborate, but when rules are not set, when other players decide to be unprofessional, that's where there is a problem. Stealing your fellow photographers' images is not done. You see, the same thing with retouching. I know Joey has a problem with this. And he stated it in, during the lockdown, he had these retouching challenges. And it was stated there, but people still ignored. Don't add your watermark to an image that you only retouched. Seun, welcome. Today you are late, but it's better than yesterday. Yesterday you couldn't join us. But today, no, yesterday you were here. I think it was 2 days ago that you couldn't join us. Yeah. Seun, my brother, how are you doing? Are you at work or you're home? So you see, if I send you images to retouch, or you're like, oh, I need some pictures to retouch, then a photographer sends you images to retouch. After retouch, you don't add your logo because the image is not yours. You get it? It's not yours. It still belongs to somebody. All you did was retouch it. And retouching doesn't give you ownership of the image. eh? You only retouch. It doesn't belong to you. So those of you who retouch people's images and then you put your logo on, it's bad. Yes, the few wedding I did, I always ask my clients to text confirming what she paid, and I reply addressing what I'm giving out. Yes, you need to do that. Oh, okay. You're fine and at home. Awesome, awesome. Charlie, how are your kids doing? I remember the first time you called into the event, they were, making noise all over the place and all that. Yeah, it happens. Yes, so contracts. So, how is it like in Enfield? When you're shooting models, do you make them sign model release forms? Have you had any wahala with any of them? You know, Mr. Shots, what's up? What's up, man? What's up? Did you just join or you've been here since? And don't forget to drop your thumbs up as you come in. Ivan says, I sometimes have other photographers second shoot with me on weddings. I pay them a small fee, and the images he takes are mine. They can't post it without my permission. It's standard practice here. Exactly. It's standard practice over. That's why, I like Bamabas. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to our live session. You see, I like the way things happened outside. You get, oh, Mr. Short, you just joined there. Don't worry, you will still get to understand what we are discussing. I like the way things happen outside. Most people know what they are about, but over here, the greed, the unprofessionalism is so much that most people just do things. They use Takashi. They do things as if they have a right to do it, so they will do it. No, if I'm paying you to shoot for me, the images are mine. You get it? You don't get to keep them. You can do it as a text example, shoot by and retouch by. Yes, you can do that. Fine. But putting you, the retoucher, your logo on the image is unprofessional. You don't do that. Barnabas is eagle. Hey, wait, too. Okay, it's Barnabas. I thought I saw Barnabas. Okay, Charlie, sorry, my eyes are old age. and the screen is a bit far away from me. So sorry, I gotta put babies to sleep. Yeah, baby papa. Go and put your babies to sleep, yeah? Yeah, so Gilbert, that's what we are talking about. You can put it in text, write it under the image as a caption or something. But then putting your logo on there as if the image belongs to you is deception, and it's stealing. Don't do it. Okay. Barnabas. Wait, are you saying Barnabas means eagle? Or you are eagle? You're confusing me. Oh. Hmm. So, Mr. Schultz, we were talking about ownership of images. Let's say I'm shooting and I invite you to come and help me. Eagles Multimedia. It doesn't mean Barnabas means eagle. Okay, I get it. So, Mr. Schultz, we are saying I have a collabo with you. We finish shooting, and then now you go and edit all the images and then post. That already is unethical. We need to agree on which images you will take, which images I will take. So we can shoot the same model, same day, same location, but different outfits. So one outfit you take, the second outfit I take. You get it? But when it happens that you, because the images were shot with your camera, we both shot, but I didn't bring my camera, I shot with your camera. The images were shot with your camera. So you decide that, okay, all the images on your camera, you can choose any of them and retouch. No, that's bad. Because we've agreed that what outfit one is yours, outfit two is mine. But the next day, I see you posting outfit two, which you're not supposed to do. That's, a betrayal. You betrayed my trust. And from that day onwards, I won't relate to you nicely like that again. That's me. When you hurt me, I don't relate to you nicely again. I try to avoid you. See, that's me. I cut you off. So I try as much as possible to let people know what they do that I don't like. But if you consistently continue doing it, then I just have to cut you off. Like I was saying, those two, MTN. Karen, what are you guys doing to my network? Hmm? Miss Ave, what is? Hmm? All right, so guys, please, after this live session, tomorrow when we come back here, I want all of you to tell me that, oh, I've worked on my model release. I've been able to draft a contract. I've been able to, get an agreement form for my people. Okay, so Eagles Multimedia says, I copied some raw files for a photog. She edited and posted on IG, tagged other photogs, and didn't even mention me as the shooter. That's betrayal. So she's not getting raw files again. Exactly. You see, so that is not good. I gave you the raw files. You've read that and posted, and no acknowledgement. If you check my page, for those of you who haven't, my page on Instagram is the same, Ghananie Photography. If you check my images, every picture I post, I acknowledge every person who took part in it. That's me. I acknowledge the model, the makeup artist. If there is a hairstylist, I acknowledge. If there is a designer, I acknowledge. Even the provider of if I use any of the canvas, I acknowledge Pixel Junkies in it. That's me. You won't lose any money by doing that. You get it? Once the person was part of the shoot, you just need to acknowledge the person. But most people, especially makeup artists, they take the image, post it, and they make it look like they took the image. They retouch it. But the thing is, it's my retouching that made your makeup even look better. But at the end of the day, you post it without even acknowledging me and making it look like, wow, now, yeah. Yeah, Cassie, did you hear all I said about you reminding me to work on my model release form? I hope you noted it down. So after, I just send it to me and remind me to work on that. So Barnabas, I feel your pain. Eh? I feel so now she has betrayed your trust and Cassie. Okay, now you're here. So remind me to work on my model release form. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So Barnabas, I feel your pain. Sorry for that. And now she has betrayed your trust. So there's no way, even when other photographers ask you to send them raws, see, it will be difficult for you to send it to them because of this one betrayal. Makeup artists, they do the most. Some even apply another filter when posting. Exactly. So me, I tell them, plain. You see, that's one of the reasons why I've stopped putting watermark on my images. You see, because now where I think I've reached a level where most people see my image, they know that, oh, this was shot by Ghananie. Aside that, people will end up putting filters on the images with your logo on it. So other people will see the image and think that's how you edited it. That's one of the reasons this year I decided I'm not going to put my logo on pictures. But some clients, when your logo is not on it, they think because the image is not nice, that's why you don't want your logo, or you've not edited it nicely. That's why you don't want your logo on it. Mr. Shaw says, oh yeah, that's very vital in collaboration. But for me, I believe it's all in the agreement. So everyone is on the same page. Even so, acknowledge each person involved. Credits. Exactly. Just give credits. Just give. People find it difficult giving credit to, and it's like it's part of the upbringing. Jealousy is part. Uh, do you say envy or jealousy, envy? Yeah, enviness or envy, one of them. Yes, jealousy is part because if they mention you, they think, oh, you will take their market or something, which is bad. I'm resigning from this job. Elon, please note whatever happens and WhatsApp me, okay? Cassie, where are you going? You guys are having fun, eh? Don't forget social distancing. So guys, let's learn to do the right thing. You see, not sometimes I wish most photographers will be here, especially the upcoming ones will be on this live so that when we discuss stuff, they get to pick it up. See, because the thing is, watching a whole 1 hour or 2 hour live stream after it's been streamed will be a bit boring, But once they are here with us and we discuss, we can even use 20, 30 minutes to discuss. Oh, you guys are working, you're shooting. Okay. Carry on. See, if they are here and we discuss, then they get to pick a whole lot of things out. So if we can't get all of them here, those of you who get to be here, whatever you learn from this place, when you meet your colleagues, make sure you let them know what we've been discussing. Because see, if you know, but 10 of your colleagues around you don't know, it's not going to benefit you. So make sure whatever you learn here, you share it with them. You see, so that we will all be on the same page. Imagine I can call 3 people to come and help me shoot, and I know that they know they are not supposed to post the images without my permission. I mean, it's a good feeling. So whatever you learn from here, make sure when you meet your colleagues, you let them know. Okay, in this industry, trust is key. Personally, once you give me a reason not to trust you, I will avoid you like COVID-19. Exactly, Bafo. That's me. When you mess up first time, I withdraw from you. You get it? And that's going to affect you. That's going to affect all of us. You see, John Moore finally got a chance to return and listen. John Moore, you've been missed, man. You've been missed. We had like 4 live shoots and you missed them. John Moore, it's good to have you back. Welcome. We are not shooting you, it's an interview. Hey, interview, and yeah, you guys are stars. So. Oye and Cassie, you guys are real stars. Okay, guys, as you come in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up. And we are discussing ownership of pictures among creatives, makeup artists, models. But today we are focusing mainly on photographers, fellow photographers. Let's create, a good working atmosphere for ourselves so that people won't be, shelled away from others. Some of us, we decided to shoot solo, do everything solo because we fear, once we open up to other colleagues, they will misbehave. And some of us, little misbehavior and it gets to us. So we try to rather shell ourselves, stay in our one corner so we don't, you know, encounter these things. But it's not good. It's a small industry. We need each other. We need to, spread out, do more collabo, as Stella will say. Pixelate is always talking about collabo. And anytime you collaborate with another creative, you learn a whole lot of things that you wouldn't have learned if you were doing it by yourself. But if I have to think of, this person coming, can I trust this person? Won't this person be posting my images the next day or something like that? Then, Charlie, you've defeated the purpose of the collaboration. See, so collaborate more, but then do it right. Make sure from today, any collabo that you have, make sure you explain the terms to the person. Let the person understand. And by doing that, the person will also go and apply that same knowledge to whoever they're also going to collaborate with. Then eventually, we'll all get to know about these basic practices. And the industry will be a good one. You see, so, is there any question? Do we have any questions? John Moore, it's good having you back here. If you have any questions, please ask so that today we can leave early. Yesterday we did 2 hours. Today, so far, we've done 1 hour. So, if you have any question, please ask so we can vanish from here. Yeah, John Moore, that's good. That's good. I think 2 days, no, the past 3 live shoots, I discussed with them about coming to Barbados. Oh, Cassie, you don't have any question. Okay, go and do your interview. You are dismissed. Cassie, you are dismissed. Go and focus on your interview. So, guys, do you have any question for me, or you have any remarks you want to add? If you have any points you want to make, you know, just bring it out. I don't want to be the only one talking here. But from tonight, let's all promise ourselves, the photographers, that we are going to have at least a model release form. Each person here should have a model release form. Okay, Mr. Short says, there was this new feed I saw some time back. A photo sue a model or client. Forgotten the exact person, but the person got sued for not giving credits and asked for post permission. This abroad. Yes, Mr. Schultz, you're talking about JLo, Jennifer Lopez. She got sued because she posted a picture on Instagram, a picture of herself on Instagram. Apparently, it was a paid shoot. It was a paid shoot. So she was paid to do that shoot. And after, because she thought maybe it's her own picture, she posted it without the photographer's permission. And she was sued. Big money. And she lost. So that's it. That's why whatever you're doing, make sure it's documented. If that photographer didn't have the contract and agreement, he wouldn't have been able to sue for that much. And you see, he made a fortune from a superstar. So learn to have, from tonight, let's all promise ourselves that we are going to have a model release form. And Oye and Cassie, Cassie, you especially that you manage last thumbs up. Which one is there? There's 23 thumbs up. Cassie, you that you manage models, make sure you let them understand what the model release form is. And anytime they have a shoot, they should at least ask if the photographer has it. Oh, okay, we need 25 thumbs up before we leave. So 2 more. We have 23, so 2 more. I see 23. Cassie, how many do you see? I see 23 thumbs up. And what's the time? I have a consent form and a release for models. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I see 23 thumbs up. I see 23. And yes, guys, if you're able to make it here, Oh, Gilbert, you also see 24. 9, 10. Oh, okay, then we have more time. Yesterday we ended at 10. We ended after 10. Yeah, I think 10, 10. And today is 9, 10. So let's say we have 1 hour more, but now I don't think I can be here. Okay, Barnabas says, I came late. What's a consent form and a release form? All right, so a consent form is, Cassie, can you explain what a consent form is? Please type it and then send it. I'll read it out. But now let me talk. I still see 23 thumbs up. Salem, you didn't tell us where you're joining us from, or maybe I missed it. So can you tell us where are you joining us from, Salem? The release form, the model release form, Barnabas, is a form that has agreements between photographer and model. So inside there is a clause that says that what that model has agreed that you take pictures of her, and you can use those pictures for. Okay, Salem, you're from Malawi. Okay, so I think we are in the same WhatsApp group, right? The Malawian photographers WhatsApp group. Okay, okay, welcome, brother. So the release form says that what I appear in this picture and I acknowledge that, I'm trying to explain it basically so that you understand. I acknowledge that, yes, I'm in this image and I gave my consent, like I willingly agreed to be taking pictures of. That's basically what it is. A consent form is giving consent for the use of your image, either as a video or picture. Okay, yes. It's mostly for minors, yes. So mostly when I have a shoot and they come, I ask them, how old are you? If you're less than the legal age, Charlie, we can't shoot. I need your parents to agree or your guardian to give consent that yes, we want you to. 'Cause otherwise, Charlie, that's why most people are in jail. Someone like R. Kelly, R. Kelly is in jail. Why? Because kids said he's been. Oh, okay, Salem. So we are from that same group. All right, all right. I wish most of the people from that group will be joining us when we come live. Yes, and sure, these days there are girls who you see them, you think they have body and all that, but they're underage. So you need to be very careful. Otherwise, if you shoot anybody under 18, you can be arrested. On retouching someone raw files, I want to know whether it's proper to acknowledge the shooter by right on the pic. Example, image. I don't put any typography on my image. Let's say the caption. So if your style is fine, no problem. Or if you're like me, that you just state it in the comments, then no problem. But you putting your logo on the image is where I have a problem because you did not shoot the picture. So your logo shouldn't even be on the image. But writing, giving credit to the don't. Some also give you the model's handle so that when you post, you tag the model and the makeup artist. So anytime you're getting a raw file from someone to retouch, ask the person. So ask the person, can I put? If they say yes, you do. If they say no, and it will be answered. I don't like it when you tag the makeup artist and the model 6 thumbs up. Okay, I see 25 thumbs to sign. Yes, but for and outside, I know nothing outside is very, very serious. Here we send you, so you are underage. I ask you as we are texting. So if you're 17 and once you are texting, you tell me you're 19 or 20 just because you don't want me to send you a consent form. I have evidence. That means you lied. You told me you were above age. You get it. So always these things. Make sure not always phone call. Sometimes text and get if you need to send important one. Don't call. Get text. Get it. If you don't have any form for the person to sign, make sure it's via text so you have evidence. One day you can use it when the need be. Internet is I understand. I understand. Even here, internet is quite expensive and very unreliable. So these lives I do, I think each live is about 10 gig. I spend about 10 gig per live. So it's an investment I'm doing, teaching people and all that. Yes. So and then you guys coming here also is support. So one day when I get monetized, I'll give back to society. You understand? Even now that I'm giving back to society, when I still get monetized, I'll give back to society. So tomorrow I'll release a video on Capture One. So if you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified anytime I come. I think most people haven't hit the notification. That's why when I come live, they don't see see it. Most of them miss it. They like, oh, we don't get your notification or something. So I just tell them to turn on notification. Get it? So if you're here and you haven't done it, just press that little bell there and then allow all notifications. So anytime I post or go live, you get to be notified. Thank you very much, Salem. Thank you very much. And then your colleagues, those you have contact with, you can let them know that, oh, this is something that goes on. And if it's been helpful to you, it will be helpful to them too. So they should also subscribe and then watch my videos, so they can learn. If there's something particular that you want me to do a video on, just let me know. If you have my number, send it to me, or you can DM me on Instagram. Let me know if there's a specific request that you want. Send it to me, and you know how I do it, right? Yeah. So if let's see, if there's nothing more to discuss, then we can just disappear from here. Or guys, what do you think? Do we have any question or something? I'm in my studio, so if there's anything you guys want to learn, if there's any special requests, those who came in late, if you have any special thing you want me to show you whilst I'm in my studio, fine, just go ahead and ask. I'll gladly show you. But as it stands now, I think we've exhausted tonight's topic. Yes, we've exhausted tonight's topic. So whatever we're going to be discussing now is interaction. See, Seun, are you still here? Is Seun still here? I'm sure Cassie is still here, even though she's having an interview. Today, Onana hasn't joined us. And yeah, so we still haven't celebrated our 2K milestone yet. Okay, John Moore says the lockdown has been partially lifted here, so traffic and work have become crazy again. Damn, preventing me from logging in on time. John Moore, I understand. I feel your pain. It was like that here also. The first day the lockdown was lifted, so the traffic in town and all that, and that was the day I lost my phone. So I understand how it is. On a normal day, the traffic and all that, I understand. So John, I understand. I really, really understand. You've been part of my support system since I started, and I really, really appreciate you for that, man. Thanks very much. And I pray this whole COVID-19 thing goes away so we get to visit you, man. And the thing is, my live sessions are always diverse. We have people from all over the globe: Malawi, Kenya, South Africa. I'm praying for it to end soon. Yeah. It will surely end soon. It should. It should end soon. So we can go back to our normal activities. Go to the beach, shoot, and all that. So Shutter Factory, we will plan our beach shoots for maybe this weekend. This weekend I might be busy. So next weekend, we'll plan it and then go have our beach shoots. Okay, those here, if you have any question, please ask. Otherwise, I'll just beg and then disappear. I'll see my eyes. I need to get some sleep. And then I have to go work on my model release form also. So, yes, and I think this night, Telly isn't here with us. Telly, where are you? Wherever you are, we miss you. And who again? Who again hasn't been here? Who? Laurie Lawson, I'm sure she has them so. Who else? Who else? I don't quite remember. I don't have it. You see, that's why it's not good to start mentioning names because you end up missing some of the names and you pay dearly for it. Okay, guys, so I think we can end tonight's session here and continue tomorrow. We have 26 thumbs up. Evans says, do you prefer StreamYards over OBS? Oh, Evans, this matter. If it comes to features, OBS is number one. If you're doing multi-camera and a whole lot of stuff like that, OBS is number one. The thing is, StreamYard is it's minimal. They do all the processing on their end. You see, but OBS is like for heavier productions. So you need a strong machine to be able to do that, and then your network has to be strong. What I've noticed is when I was using OBS, there was always a problem with internet. It was always buffering. See, it was always buffering and all that. But when I started using StreamYard, it was like easier. And then with StreamYard, you can share your screen and do basically everything I could do in OBS. I could do it in StreamYard. And I was using my webcam. I don't know if StreamYard allows you to use external, like in OBS, I can use my phone as a webcam or fix another camera with a capture card and use it as a webcam. I don't know if that's possible in OBS, in StreamYard. And then StreamYard also is good in a way that other people can just call in and join from anywhere. But with OBS, you have to find your own way of getting their video, maybe through Skype or something, then sharing that screen with your people. So if you're not going to be doing a whole lot of production thing and all that, then you should use StreamYard. But StreamYard has a downside. The free version you have 20 hours. So if you're using the free version, after 20 hours, you go off for a month. So you have to wait till the cycle ends before you can go back to using it, unless of course you pay for it. But OBS is free. You can use OBS for as long as you want, no restrictions. But the only thing is, it's heavy on your system. So if you have a good system with enough RAM and processing speed, fine, you can use OBS. And if your internet is strong, you Bafo like this, you're in Canada. So I'm sure your internet is very, very good over there. So OBS should be your best bet. Consider there are no restrictions. Yeah. I will come make you walk me through the model release form. I got lots of questions. But for Mr. Slots, no problem, no problem. Okay, Baba says, been using OBS, but was thinking of trying StreamYard. Yes, so depending on what you want to achieve, you can continue using OBS is free. You don't have any monthly cap, but it's resource intensive. Okay, good. So if you're doing multicam and a lot of process, and your internet is good, and I'm sure your machines are also good. So, Bafo, do you use a capture card for your cameras? And what cameras do you use for your OBS? I've been thinking of getting. I even have one capture card, the Elgato one, but I don't know. It says anytime it uses the Type C cable. Anytime I connect it, it tells me my Type C is not. USB 3, a whole lot of stuff. That's why I've not been able to use that with my OBS. What do you use a capture card or you use a camcorder? And what cameras do you use for your live stream? Oh, okay. All right. Charlie, Black Magic, then you're sorted. And what cameras do you use? Or you mean the Black Magic is a whole, because I know. Oh, okay. Sony A73. Wow. A64 and A6000. Wow. See, when you're done using, just send me the A64. When you're done using them, send me the A6400. The way I love that camera, but I can't buy it now. Yeah, but for when you finish using them, just send me the A6400. I'll use it for my vlogging and YouTube videos. For now, most of my videos, I use my iPhone. The camera is that good because mostly I'm shooting daytime and the light is good. Yeah. So until I can afford a camera, I was thinking of the M50 or any of the A6 ones, maybe A62 or even A61 is good for vlogging. So until I can afford any of those, I continue using my phone. And I think the iPhone shoots 4K and all that too. So it works well. Right. It works well. But Charlie, I like your setup. Oh. A73, the 6400 and 6000. Wow, that gives you like a whole thing. I need to go watch your videos and then steal some ideas from that. Because three cameras, wow, that's like it's a full TV production, man. 3 good cameras and OBS. That's a full TV production. One up close, zoomed in, one wide, and then the other one will be auxiliary, panning and going around. That's me giving my small video knowledge, my production knowledge. Okay, so if you're now joining, which means you're late because we've discussed the main thing, we are done discussing the main thing. Whatever we are discussing now is off topic. Now we are just interacting. We are done with the main session. So if you meet us, like, this is not what we usually do. We usually discussing with me. MTN keeps messing with me, keeps buffering and all that. Okay, so if you just joined us, it means you're late. You missed the whole show. So if you're here like that, just let me know so I can spend like 60 seconds to explain what we discussed to you before we leave. Because anybody who comes here, I want you to go with something. You don't just come here and then leave the same. No, you need to go with something. So if you just joined and you missed the whole discussion, let me know so that I can explain some of the things we discussed to you. So I'll wait for 60 seconds. If there is nobody here like that, then we'll just end tonight's session. So the 60 seconds starts from now. If you have any question also, you can drop it. Okay, John Moore says, I know Laurie was supposed to do a photo shoot around her birthday, but I guess the virus didn't allow her to come over. Yes, John Moore. Laurie is scared of stepping out and all that, so we couldn't do the photo shoot for her birthday. But then there will surely be a photo shoot. Maybe a post-birthday photo shoot. All right, I'm still waiting for the questions from those who just joined. Thirty seconds more. Thanks, boss. Love your streams. They are fun, engaging, and very yes, Evans. That's what we want to achieve. Anytime somebody comes here, we want the person to learn. And once we pick up and we are able to get the audience, it will be shorter. So we know that okay, we are spending 30 minutes live, and the 30 minutes we are going to talk about this specific thing. And once the 30 minutes ends, we close so that other people can come and then watch it. Because if it's over 1 hour, it's somehow like tiring or boring watching a whole 2 hour video. You get it? So once we get a following, we are going to have it restricted. Let's say 30 minutes and we are done. And we cut it off. See? So that's that. Those coming in, don't forget to drop your thumbs up. And I think we are 87 minutes. Okay, let's do 90 minutes and then we can go. Once it's 90 minutes, we can go. So whatever you guys want me to discuss with you, I'm just checking my studio to see if there's anything. Elder, thank you for today's topic. Thanks very much, Elder. Thank you very much. So if there is any topic you guys want us to discuss, I don't want to be the one, bringing out my own topic all the time. If there's any topic you guys think, it needs attention, just let me know. You can WhatsApp it to me or send it to me on Instagram, and we'll discuss it. It's a collective thing. It's not about me. You want that person on the live, let me know. I'll arrange with the person. We can call using StreamYard. That's why these days, because it's talk, I don't use StreamYard. So I'm saving part of the hours for the days that we'll need somebody to come on. Because with StreamYard, once we send the link to the person, they can call in from wherever they are and then talk. So if you need me to bring a specific person on board to explain certain things, let me know and I'll gladly do that. Yeah? Gladly. This t-shirt has been there for, I think, 3 years now. I printed it when I started. I wanted this to be my identity. I shoot raw, and most people now know me as I shoot raw, even though they don't understand the real meaning of I shoot raw. Let me know how many of you here don't know what raw means in photography, so I can do a quick. If there are more than 3 people who don't know what raw is, then I will take you through. So if you don't know what raw is, just raise your hand or type, say something so that I know you don't know what raw is, so I can explain it. But if you all know what raw is, then there's no need explaining. So show hands. If you don't know what raw is, show your hand up. If you don't know what raw means, just show your hand up. Okay, Kwamina says, Kwamina doesn't know what raw is. Okay, 2 more hands and I'll explain what raw is. 2 more hands. If you don't know what raw means, show your hand. Okay, I'll make it just 1 more hand. If 1 more person raises their hand. Shooting, okay, Gilbert. So Gilbert, you know what raw is. All right. So 1 more person. Oh, okay. Let me just, Kamina, since you don't understand what raw is, let me explain to you. So Kamina, do you have a camera? If yes, what camera do you have? Kamina, since you're the one who raised your hand, I'm going to be addressing you personally. So everything I'm going to say is going to be for you. So I need your attention here. Kamina, do you have a camera? And what camera is it? So that I can, customize everything I'm saying to suit you. Since you're the only one who needs it. Kamina, do you have a camera, and which camera is it? If you can tell me, then I can explain it to you using what you have, so that it won't be a general stuff. Or maybe Kamina has fallen out. Okay. Oh, wow. You have the M50. That's a mirrorless camera. Very, very good mirrorless camera. Mostly the vloggers use it, the YouTube content creators. Yesterday, when Anna was here, and she mentioned that she also has it. I know Rick Aqua also uses it. It's a very good camera, especially for video. And it's mirrorless also. Didn't see the notification when the stream started. Oh, Charlie Seller, sorry. Sorry, cry. Sorry. Sometimes they do that. YouTube does that sometimes. This one there. Sorry, you mentioned your name, sir. Forgive us. Okay, so Kamina, you use the M50, which is a Canon. Very, very good camera. Now, raw in photography means what? How do I put it? Okay, let me use Kamina. Do you know how to cook? I'm sure you have a slight idea about how food is prepared. Now, for you to be able to prepare jollof, you need ingredients. You need tomatoes, onion, pepper, garlic, ginger, meat, fish, whatever it is you're going to use as protein, rice, water, salt, spices, and all that. So those are the raw materials. You see, so when you have the raw materials, you are able to prepare the jollof according to your own taste, how you want it. If you want plenty pepper, you have the raw pepper, you can add more. If you want plenty salt in your jollof, even though I'm yet to come by somebody who likes plenty salt in their jollof, you can do that. If you want plenty ginger in your jollof, because you have all the raw material, you are preparing it yourself, you are at liberty to put whatever quantity of what ingredient you want. That's the same thing with raw. When you're shooting raw, you see, the camera records everything for you. It doesn't compress it. It records everything. So if it's red, it has a channel for red, has a separate channel for yellow and other. So in post, if you want to increase red, you are at liberty to increase only red and not affect yellow. If you want to increase only highlight, you can do that. Your raw cooking materials. You can add whatever quantity of rice you want to your jollof. But if you go to a restaurant and buy jollof, cooked jollof already, the pepper that's in it, that's it. If you want to add extra pepper to it, it doesn't taste the way it's supposed to taste, right? You agree with me? Same way, if you want to add extra ginger to your jollof, it will taste some way. You see? So that cooked jollof, already cooked jollof that you're trying to alter, which won't look the same as you cooking it yourself to your taste, is JPEG. And then you going to the market to have all the raw materials to come and prepare the thing yourself is raw. So once you set your camera to shoot raw, the camera records every detail into a separate, do I say channel, or a separate area for you. So when you load the raw in your raw processor, you have access to every individual aspect of the image to work it to what it thinks, is okay according to the settings you put there. It flattens it for you. Just like if you buy jollof, already cooked jollof, you don't have much liberty to tweak it. You can warm it and eat. You can sprinkle salt on it or sprinkle pepper. But if you want to add pakposhito, you see? So that's it. Okay, so Solomon says yes. Solomon understands it now. So Kwamina, do you understand the difference between raw and JPEG? Raw, take it as your raw materials. You go to the market, buy your own things to come and prepare your jollof. So you can let the jollof taste how you want it. If you want your jollof with kanzo, because you have the raw materials, you can prepare it and do your kanzo. But if you go and buy the jollof already prepared and there's no kanzo in it, you don't get kanzo. If you want kanzo, you have to put it in your utensil, burn it to get a kanzo, and that kanzo won't taste like original kanzo. The same thing. So if you allow your machine, your camera, to compress your image to JPEG for you, there are certain edits you cannot do. If you want to change the highlights and all, it will affect the whole image. Oh, Evans, I love food. I love cooking. I'm always in the kitchen cooking. So that one there. I love cooking. So, and food is good, though. Charlie, food is good. You see this thing, they need food to be able to survive. Even as I'm standing here, Charlie, I'm hungry. And I love being in the kitchen. So, and that analogy, it makes things easier, the jollof one. So, Kamina, I hope you understand. And Solomon says, yes, the nice exposition of raw and JPEG. Yeah, Charlie, we try to make it simple so that people will understand. When it comes to explaining things, I love to use things that are common around us. There's no need going all the way and then using technical terms and all that people won't understand. No, I try using common stuff so that we can all understand easily and quickly, and then we move. See now the jollof thing, because Kwamina also likes jollof, he was able to understand it quickly. See, okay, so Sela, you join later. Don't worry. I'll tell YouTube so that you allow your notification. They will do it different so that it doesn't go off again. Yeah. All right. So that's me explaining jollof according to raw and JPEG to you guys, to your understanding. So those still coming in, we are about to close. Would have been gone if not for, hey, you are still here. Joey, I was trying to explain raw and JPEG using Jollof. eh? That's why I'm standing. I was just about leaving when somebody asked, to know the difference between raw and JPEG. So there is always this debate. Should I shoot raw or should I shoot JPEG? Me, since I started photography, I've always shot. Hey, Kone, you're here finally. Kone, finally you're here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, welcome. How was your day? See, so people ask, should I shoot JPEG or RAW? I know established photographers who still shoot RAW. Like, they don't know what JPEG is. You get it? Then, because they started with, they shoot JPEG, you don't know what RAW is. Because they started shooting JPEG, they are used to it. Me, I started shooting with RAW. I did a research about the two, and I realized with what I want, RAW is the best for me. That's why I made this t-shirt 4 years ago. And I decided to make it I shoot RAW. Like, that's my mantra. I shoot RAW. John Moore says, even as a non-photographer, I understood the analogy and difference between RAW and JPEG. Yes, John Moore. That's what I aim at doing. I always want people to understand, so that, because I know there are people here who are not photographers, they are just enthusiasts, and some are also here to support, and they need to understand all these things. Kone, how was your day? See, so I have been shooting raw from day one, and I still shoot raw. Eh, Stella, you are lying. Ah, which Stella is lying? Oh, Joey, you've gone to read Stella's face here. I say, Stella doesn't lie. Why? You see, so I have decided to shoot raw from day one. I have never set my camera to JPEG. Never. Some people do raw and JPEG. With my D3200, using it to teach people, I said first it was on raw and JPEG, but I was like, no, teach a child the way they are supposed to grow, and when they grow, they will not depart from it. I think that's what the Bible says, right? Yes. So I said, no, I'll rather teach them, okay, you shoot raw and JPEG. Fine. If you have that luxury, to shoot JPEG, but the thing is, I end up not using the JPEG. That's the thing. So why I tried it sometime with the camera I used to teach people, so I could show them like what the camera gives, and then what they should expect, so that they can tweak their RAWs that way. But I realized, no, I don't use it. Even if I shoot JPEG and RAW, I don't use the JPEG. I've shot football matches for people, and I still use your AC day on chill, prepaid. Yeah, Joey, I they can't end. They can't end no be that Charlie. They can't end. So I don't shoot JPEG. I shoot RAW. Now you can also go and read about it, and then decide if you have a smaller SD card and you're not ready to upgrade it, or you can't afford to upgrade it now, and your settings are good, then you can shoot JPEG. But if you're like me, that you want to have the power to change things in post, a whole lot. I know, as I said, I know lots of people, established photographers, who still shoot JPEG, and they are, because they are used to it. Me, I'm not used to it, so I can't do that. My A73 has two cards. Yes, all the Nikon cameras, most of them, yeah, the prosumer ones all have two SD cards. I shoot RAW to one card and JPEG to the other, but I hardly use the exactly. Therefore, that's me. I hardly use the JPEG, and I'm not. There's not going to be a situation where I will need the JPEG. That's why I'm like, no, I don't even need it. So all my shoots, whether it's a kid running in the park, or a football match, or I'm just testing the camera or anything, I always shoot RAW. And the thing is, the camera, the preview is JPEG. So whatever you want to see, when you preview it, it shows you that thing, that SD. Yes. Yeah, Canon has CF and SD, but most Nikon cameras have dual SD and have CF. The CF cards are most people say the CF cards are like much more reliable, but the new Nikon camera, like the 850, the D850 doesn't have dual SD card. It has one SD card and then one QXD or something like that, which is very, very expensive. The same, and then the Z6 also has, the Z6 uses only the Q. It has this new card, which is very expensive. One is about 1,000 cedis. It's not easy, man. Okay, guys. Now we've come to the end of tonight's session. XQD, yes, but for that is it. XQD. Understand it's very, very expensive, but it's very, very reliable also. Like it's the next step, and it's very fast, especially for video. And then burst mode, if you are shooting crack, 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 crack. Yesterday we discussed that, and somebody was like, we should do a demonstration. And I promised we were going to do that like on a live session, but daytime, so that we can shoot something outside. So I'll see, maybe tomorrow I'll be able to do that, or the day after tomorrow, or this weekend. I'll show you how it works. Because most people have the cameras, but some of the functions on, they don't know what those functions are for. So yes, we can end tonight's session here. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for being part of this. You guys always make it, worthwhile for me to, get up and then come sit here with you guys. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. So let's start by leaving one by one. As you know, I don't like it when I have to end the stream with people in here. So let's all go one by one so that I can end it. It's like shutting the door at people. It's disrespectful. And I don't want to do that. So let's all leave one by one. Let's be adults. Nobody should do us one day. Eh? Me and AJ, I know you guys. And even Selah, you guys like doing us one day. So please, if you're what's that in my pocket like that? If you're here, the session has ended. So let's just carry ourselves and go, please. There are 8 people now. So let's just go. We have 5 people, I'll leave. Yes, Bafo. All right, Bafo, thank you very much. We'll be here again tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for the support. Hey, it was 8, now it's 9. Please, guys, we've closed. Let's all go. Let's be adults and go. Okay, now it's 8. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody, let's get out. Let's go. Carry your things and let's go. We are all going. We've closed. 7. Awesome. Awesome. 2 more. Let's go, guys. We've closed. We have 30 thumbs up. That's good. So let's go. 5. Awesome. 1 more. Then we can go. Elom, I hope you've left already. Let's all go. Elder, good night, man. Good night. Thanks for being here. So let's all just go. Let's be adults and go. Yeah, 4. Awesome. You guys, Charlie. Maya, dear pa. Let's all go. 1 more person and we go. We've done 106 minutes. Wow. 1 more person should go so that we will all leave. 1 more person. Okay, the AC is off. 1 more person should leave. Hey, that 1 person doesn't want to leave. I'm going to turn the light off. Who just joined? Please, we've closed though. I bet we've closed. Let's be adults and leave. Let's all go. No us one in here today. Okay, so I think now it's working. Let me turn off this. Turn off the lights. Okay, so we are all being adults here. Everybody is leaving. Turning the setup off. All right. Good night, everybody.